Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon and good evening. Today we are going to configure priority group activation in F5. So we are using the same topology which we have used in the last lab. So let's go and configure the priority group activation lab. So in this lab, we are going to configure a priority group activation with available member less than 3. And then we are going to set a ratio on each server, and then we will see how the traffic patterns behaves. So going to this, we are just going to log into the F5, right? Under the same HTTP pool, which we have created. We'll go to pools, HTTP DC lessons pool, right? We will go to the members. Under members, here you can see priority group activation is disabled. So we can less than, and here we can type less than 2 and then update, right? And then we will go to each and every pool, right? And then we will configure the ratio. So we will go to the nodes, right? Under each node, or we can go to the pool list here, members. We can click it, and here we can configure ratio 1, priority group 0. We can leave it like that for 172.16.10.129, and then we will go to 130. For 130, I'll put the ratio 2, and the priority group, we do it 4, and then update, and then go to here. Uh, 3 will go and configure 2, then 4 dates, and then we'll go to priority group 2 and group 4, and then update it. Now once we have done this, what we'll do, we will go to the statistics, module statistics, and then local traffic, right? Under it, we will select the pool, and here we will select our pool, HTTP DC lessons pool, and then it reset it because we in the previous lab there was some traffic, so we will reset it. So now there is no traffic observed here, right? If you click plus, then you can see all the pool members are having 0 traffic. Okay, now what we will do, we will go and access the same virtual server 10.10.10.150, right? So it's the traffic is going to DC lesson server 2. Then again we will press control and F5, 4 3 4 3 4 2 3 4, right? So let's what we can do. We can go and clear the browsing data now, and then again we can access it 10.10.10.150. So it's going to server 2. Again we will browse it, clear the browsing data, and then ten dot 10.10.10.150. It's going to server 3. Then again browsing data, ten dot 10.10.10.150. It's going to server 2. So now we will go and, we will log into the F5. Right, and then we will see the pattern. Pools. Create it. So see here, you can see, the traffic patterns are 130, 131, and 132, right? In the total part. But we are not seeing any traffic on 129. So just we will check what's the issue happening. So here what we are seeing that the server 1 is onto the having a ratio 1 and it is the priority group 0, right? And the server 2, 3, and 4 are having ratio 2 and they are having a priority group 4, right? So all the traffic is going to the server 2, 3, and 4 because we have configured the priority group activation rule less than 2. So what we'll do, we will change the priority group activation, right? We'll go to the pools. In this here, we'll go to the members, and then here we will configure priority rule ratio 1 and priority group 0, and then update. And then we will go to 131. Okay, it's good. Now what we will do, we will disable one of the members, right? Let's suppose I disable it 172.16.10.132. I'll just disable it. So what will happen, the priority group 4, the threshold will says that priority group activation should be not less than 2, but now in this case the highest priority group having only one active member, so the traffic will move to server 1.129.130 and .131. so let's check it. 10.10.10.150. so it's going to server 2, 3, 2, 1, 3, right? So majority of the traffic you will see, they are going to group 1, right? So let's go and see the traffic pattern. So here you can see that the 130, 131, they are receiving the highest traffic, right? 129 has also received the traffic, right? So this is how the priority group activation works in the lab. So thank you for watching F5 configuring priority group activation lab. Thank you very much. Bye bye.